Fundays 2024 leaks? Alright, so last year we made a couple videos. One, we made a video because we had gotten a bunch of information about Fundays leaks. So we created the video that you're about to see. And then a day later, we found out that they were not the leaks, but instead the leaks for 2024.
Possible leaks for 2024.
Right, so we're not entirely sure if this list is accurate. Again, what you're about to see. We ended up making a video a day later after we had made this video you're about to see, and we had the real leaks for 2023.
Yes.
So I feel like the list that you're about to hear is actually more valid than it is not valid.
Possibly. So I'm very curious to see how Fundays plays out this year because I want to know, was this actually a list for 2024 or was it sort of like scrapped ideas, almost like they came up with a whole bunch of stuff,
yeah,
and then they settled on certain things?
It's possible. I mean, this could be a very early list that they had for 2024. Now, these lists actually came from the inside of Funko at that time, so a year ago. So the people who were there giving us this information, they no longer work for Funko.
No.
So this information could have been completely erased and they could have started over with brand new Fundays releases, because on this list, nowhere does it mention a female character.
Exactly. I was just about to bring that up because Franny has been introduced, and we did see that for SDCC, she does have an exclusive. She's like a retro waitress on skates.
Yeah. So
very cute.
There could be more Frannies, but the list that we're about to give you are Freddys, and these Freddys could be real or they may not be. So check out this video from last year. Okay, we're going to talk about the Freddy Funko leaks here in a moment, but first we're going to talk about how we did today with those new boxes of fun. How'd you do?
Oh, I did terribly. Like, awful.
Why?
Because I couldn't get anything.
Why?
It wouldn't let me. It kept telling me that my payment information wasn't working.
Why?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I tried 2 different credit cards. They weren't working.
Why?
Oh my God. Not only was the website really crazy because there were so many people on it, but the queues kept getting like all weird. Like at first it told me 25 minutes, then it went down to 5, then it went up to like 9 and then 12 and then down to 5 and then like 0 almost immediately.
And a lot of people got multiple boxes. Me being one of those people. That's right, I got the eagle, I got the lumberjack, and I got the bear. And I want to read this very clearly, just in case Funko is watching. So this was on the reminders list. San Diego Comic-Con 2023 and Fundays Box of Fun. While shopping this event, there will be a limit of up to 1 of each per household for the first 24 hours.
Yeah, so 1 of each means 1 of each mascot. That's how we read it, and hopefully that's how Funko sees it too, because I'm really looking forward to these boxes that I couldn't get, but Chris did.
Yeah, it was really frustrating because once you got to like the payment portion, it basically kept freezing and throwing up errors. So what I ended up doing was continuing to push the pay button, and it finally went through after I clicked it like a billion times.
A lot of people kept saying that they were having trouble with the place order button, and I did too at first, but then the error came up saying that my payment was invalid, even though I know for a fact that it was correct because it was saved in my account on Funko.com. And then I tried using another form of payment and it wouldn't let me use it. So I don't know if other people were getting that glitch or not, but a lot of people were saying like it wouldn't let me go through. So I don't know if they got stuck in the same step that I did or if it was something completely different, but it was awful.
One thing is clear, that glitch is a
Okay.
I didn't really have serious problems today because I got through one right after the next.
Sort of, but remember for the third one, you said that you had the payment issue.
It kept coming up, but I just kept hitting that button and it finally went through. It's basically like you were riding a wild bull and you just had to hang on long enough. And if you hung on long enough, you got in. And I got in because I hung on like a champ.
Have I ever told you how much I hate the word hung? Cause like guys like on their Tinder profiles and stuff, they'll say stuff like well hung and it's just so gross.
They're saying that?
Yeah. Or hung like a horse.
There are people hung like a horse?
I don't know, but why are they looking at horse?
So overall, the experience of buying the boxes of fun wasn't really that bad for me today. However, when I first tried to buy the box, I ended up getting the Lumberjack box by accident. I selected the Eagle box, and I had that in one browser. Then I went and opened a different browser entirely. So I had Chrome running, and then I had Microsoft Edge running at the same time. On Chrome, I had the Eagle, and on the Edge browser, I ended up clicking the Lumberjack. Well, when I did that, it added both boxes to my order.
Well, yeah, because it makes you sign in now.
I accidentally deleted the Eagle and I kept the Lumberjack on, and I just kept going for it because I didn't want to lose it. I actually didn't have a super hard time getting in. I did see like the waiting time thing for a second, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, mine was stuck on the waiting screen for a long time, and then it was just moving up and down, and finally it let me through. Once it got down to 5 minutes, it was like I was in like that. So it was really, really frustrating for me, and I saw that everybody was giving mixed reviews. Some people were saying it was so easy, and then other people were saying that they had nothing but problems.
Oh, come on. People are always saying how easy it is to all the people who missed out.
I know, they're assholes.
In fact, when I posted that I got the box on Instagram, tons of people were like, I got 4, I got 6. You know, everybody has to let you know how many they got.
Well,
so
yeah.
I'm letting you know now, I got 3, what's up? You know, I could have gotten more.
Should have.
I'm not a monster though.
You ever look in the mirror?
Well, I decided that 3 boxes full of Freddy's were enough for my pitching arm. Any more boxes, I probably couldn't pitch all of. I couldn't throw them all across the room during our live that we're gonna have. I think 3 boxes is just perfect from a pitching arm. Then I'll start getting tired after the 3rd box.
Well, I don't think you're going to be interested in throwing them because I have a list of what is expected to be in these boxes.
You don't have a list. I have a list.
We both do.
I don't know if you have a list.
Yeah, I do.
I got full readouts of what's inside the boxes for each mascot. Do you have
Me
that?
too. No, not for each mascot.
Of course you don't, because I do!
Before we get to that information, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we stay very up to date on all of the latest Funko news, and we give you tips and tricks to all of the cons, and we are just the best. And not only that, but Chris has a good haircut, usually. Right now it's in a hat because it's a little unruly, but normally the haircut is on point.
It's in a great hat, though. It's in a
is
Mischief
great.
Toys hat. You should check out MischiefToys.com right now. It's our toy company.
Yeah, we sell limited edition designer toys of our friend Ghastly.
And we're going to have a new Clown Ghastly coming sometime soon. So look out for it on MischiefToys.com and follow us at Mischief Toys on Instagram. Before we go any further, I just want to mention we have a sign-up post on the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group. If you want to open your box of fun with us live when the boxes finally start hitting everybody's house, then join the group and make sure you comment underneath my post. You should be able to find it. I pinned it to the very top. But I just ask that you do not open the box prior to the live because I would really like to see everybody's excitement for the box. I think that's the biggest part of the fun when it comes to these mystery boxes.
There will be a date and time announced closer to when the boxes arrive, when we find out we're getting ours. And keep in mind, we're all the way on the East Coast, so for you West Coasters, you might have to wait a little while, but it is always so much fun, and it'll be live right here on YouTube. So you've most likely seen a photo today going around that has number 5 Freddy Funko, Shaggy Freddy Funko, and Spooky Space Kook Freddy Funko. These items are not on our list, but I don't want to say they're not completely real or they couldn't be real. I think that maybe these are for the in-person box of fun.
Maybe.
Our list that we received is supposed to be the at-home box of fun, but we don't want to say for 100% certain that that is the case because things happen and they can be sort of mixed.
Yeah, you can have information that's just a little confused.
Yeah. Another thing that I want to mention is, did you see the cost of that box today? Remember how people were saying it was $100 flat?
I remember.
Do you remember?
I do.
Do you remember when I said that it's probably going to be 105?
And I also remember when you were right today.
Really?
You said 105. I didn't hear anybody else saying 105.
No, everybody was saying 100.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm right.
Out of all the things to be right about in this world, that's definitely the top. That's
I
number
agree.
one. That's number 1.
So I just want you guys to know that I was right at predicting the cost of the box of fun.
It isn't that you want them to know, it's that you want to rub their face in their own urine.
Well, no, that's really disgusting. No, what I want to do isn't like, hey, I was right. It's more like, hey, everybody else was wrong.
You're not going to laugh at all? Because I figured you'd laugh at them for being wrong.
It just sucks to suck.
You're not going to laugh at them for being wrong?
No. I'm just letting them know, like, I'm right, they're wrong.
That's a total Heather move, and you're not doing it. That's weird.
I was right, you were wrong.
Knew it.
Stop! Just keep in mind there's spoilers past this point. So if you don't like to be spoiled, don't watch any more of this, but I know that Funko fans love to be spoiled and y'all are a bunch of nosy So if you want to be spoiled, continue. There's a lot of cool in these boxes, and our source is incredibly reliable.
Okay, so what we're about to talk about are items that are going to be found in the Box of Fun at Home Edition. Some of these things are really incredible. I cannot wait to get our boxes because I know what figure falls under each mascot box. But I'm not going to mention what that is here because I think that part should be something that's a mystery to people. So I'm going to name off a couple characters that I think people are going to be really, really excited about. Me specifically.
And me specifically.
I am super, super amped over some of the things that have been shared with us. I'm going to start off with a bang. Freddy Funko is Indiana Jones.
Stop it.
Yes.
Ooh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Indiana
so
Jones.
Freddy Funko is Indiana Jones. That is a huge grail for me. And I think a lot of people speculated that this would be happening because Indiana Jones, the new film, came out this year. So it makes sense. We do not have pictures. So what I'm telling you is basically all we know. Marty McFly with a puffy jacket.
That's awesome.
So Marty McFly with puffy jacket is from Back to the Future Part 1. Indiana Jones and Marty McFly are two Funko Pops that I absolutely want because I collect them. Freddy Harry Potter with head wig.
Holy sh**, baby, I am ready. I am so ready for that. I'll be getting that a lot.
Jazz from Transformers Freddy Funko, which I am super incredibly excited about. I don't know what I'm excited more about, Marty, Indiana Jones, or Jazz, because I have all the Transformers Funko Pops. I need that Jazz. You ready for this one?
I don't know, am
This
I?
is a heavy hitting one. People are going to lose their
Are you gonna clean it up, or are you just gonna make a and not do anything about it?
Shredder.
Shut the up.
Freddy Funko.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Shreddy, I just made that up by accident. Shreddy, yeah, Shreddy.
I like
Shreddy
that.
Freddy. That's
Shreddy
amazing. Shreddy Freddy. In these boxes will be unlicensed Freddys as well.
Yes, so a lot of people are speculating Camp Counselor Freddy.
Yes.
And a lot of people are speculating Bigfoot. Now, I don't know if it would be a Bigfoot Freddy or if it would just be like an unlicensed Bigfoot character because I believe they are going to have unlicensed characters in there. Like they're like Funko's own characters.
Okay, I'm going to speculate that at Fundays, at the actual event, they're going to give everybody a Bigfoot figure.
I think
Similar
so,
at the end, like they did with the Freddy Funko skeleton Black Light.
Yes.
At Fright Night. That's what I think is going to happen.
There's going to be a Bigfoot character there, I am assuming.
Roaming around, yeah. Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
There's one on here that I'm not entirely sure what it means. It says Reaper. And I don't know if they're talking about the video game character, because there's a video game character called Reaper. So then there are Dino and Carlos sodas, which I think are based off of the Funko Fantastic Plastic line.
I think so too. So Dino could either be Funko's creation or it can be Dino from the Flintstones.
Yeah, at first I thought it was Dino from the Flintstones and just like all different colors of Dino or something. And then that's how it would be like the Squid Game workers. But the more I think about it, I think it's going to be Fantastic Plastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to quick fire off a couple just to get people excited, okay? Batman Beyond Freddy.
Nice.
Two-Face Blacklight Freddy.
Oof.
And a regular Two-Face Freddy.
Oof.
Spangler, Dr. Spangler, and Vinkman. Freddy Funkos.
That's awesome.
Okay? Then there's also an Indiana Jones patina.
Interesting.
So it's a patinaed Indiana Jones that makes him look like almost maybe like the Idol.
Yeah, but patina's different than the Idol.
Right.
The Idol's gold.
But it makes him look like, I don't know, like Treasure or something. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, because patina is typically almost like a coppery, sort of like greenish color.
Right.
Like worn copper.
Captain Hook and Captain Planet.
Two Captain Freddy's.
And Blue Ranger. So I don't want to go into every single one of them. We might do a follow-up video where we can talk about some more after Fundays happens, because there could be a glitch somewhere with all this information. Some of this stuff might end up at the Fundays box of fun, and then some might actually be from the at-home box of fun. But as far as I know, everything I just told you is from the at-home box of fun, but we're not going to know truthfully until 1, we find out what's at Fundays, and 2, what's in those boxes of fun once we get them in hand.
Yeah, so I am super duper excited about these lists, and I hope that you guys are too, because this is just incredible, and I feel like this box is like neck and neck with last year's.
So our friend Liam on Instagram reached out to us. He said he emailed Funko because he said things glitched and he got 2 boxes. We are unable to process a cancellation or change for order blank since it has progressed too far in fulfillment process.
So this is exactly what we thought. It's 1 of each box per person because he was able to get 2 separate boxes. This also tells me that Funko is probably like getting these ready to ship immediately. My guess is a lot of people will probably get shipping notifications on Monday.
One thing we did not talk about is that the limited number counts start from 500 and go up to 5,000.
Yeah, so a lot of people are speculating that the 500 is the sodas, which I can totally get down with. I love that they're including limited pieces, like this limited, because wasn't each mascot of the box of Fright like 10,000 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
It was like pretty high, and we're used to like slightly lower for the box of fun. But a lot of people were also speculating that the 500 pieces has to do with chase piece count on the sodas, which I don't think that's the case, because generally if Funko gives you a piece count, it's on the actual item. It's not like, oh, well, there's 500 chases. Like, I know that the soda pogs do say like 1 out of 500 or whatever if there are 500 chases, but I don't think that they would say 500 piece count.
Yeah,
I
don't think there's going to be a chase involved in this at all. And the only way there's going to be a chase is like the Indiana Jones with the patina. That's where I think the 500 will be.
But I don't think it's going to be an official chase.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a chase, but I'm saying the only thing that would be like a chase is that you have 2 Funko Pops that are the same character, the same mold, but they have something that's different. Last year it was Thor, and then there was a metallic version. Yeah. So it's going to be like that with this year, I think. But I think that these Pops could go as low as 500.
I don't know about the Pops, but I'm hoping so. But I'm so down with the sodas being 500 pieces. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the sodas these days are like completely unlimited. Like, there is no number associated with them, which means it has to be ridiculously high because they are putting them in stores like Target and Walmart.
So as far as I can tell from sodas, they're not going to be licensed.
Yeah, if there's Dino and Carlos, although there might be some licensed sodas.
Not based off the information that we have. Let us know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Do you agree with the ones that we read off to you? Do you think that is complete BS?
And I really, really, really want to know what Frannies you want to see cosplaying as other characters in this year's Fundays box. Hopefully she makes her Fundays box of fun debut.
Let us know all that and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Katie Spink, James Neff, Lisa Stevens, Isaiah Gartman, Michelle Days, The World According to Jason, Zachary Stone, SJ, Shelby and Holden Collect, and Eric Link. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. And if you want to check out our Patreon, go to patreon.com/Gastlecast. Tonight, we're actually having our live July Google Meet chat where we're going to hang out, do giveaways, show something brand new from Mischief Toys that has never been seen yet, and have a good time overall. So if you want to be a part of a call like that, go to patreon.com/Gastlecast to learn more. And the support helps us more than you ever would know. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We go live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. and we post a new video pretty much every single day of the week. So come back and hang with us, watch our videos, hit the like button, leave comments. We love to hear from you. All right, that's all we've got this video. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.